two key players for Kilsyth. Emily Vanderheim and Janet Vendel-Jenkins, two experienced players, and they're off to a good start. 5-2, Kilsyth and Waverley. Falcons TV, Smash FM, coverage of this VYC Round 1, Week 2 match of the VYC, Morton VYC, Big V action for season 2014. As goes in for two there, that was through Keeple, and she banks at home, and the margin is back to 1. So evenly matched game so far, and they'll go line here as Keeple picks up foul number 1.
Foul number 12, Nate Keppel.
And second team foul for Waverley. And at the line, it is Bree McKenzie. And early on, Kilsyth getting their way at the free throw line. In this evenly matched game, of course, McKenzie banks 1 from 2. So it's a 6-4 margin here at the Waverley Basketball game on a Sunday afternoon. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here on Falcons TV and Smash FM. So it's Waverley with the ball. Sam Lambie drives and she puts the layup in, and we are all tied at 6 apiece. So down the area, McKenzie brings it inboard, lost it. It's going to be the race, and it will go to Kilsyth. And it's off the hands of Maria Metakudis. So Kilsyth bring it back. It's Vendel-Jenkins with it. Two key players, as I said, need to step up. So it's this play. Bree McKenzie brings it inboard, bangs it home. That is Paige Anderson. And it is 8-6 here on the Pawtucket scoreboard here for Smash FM and Falcons TV. 8-6 margin. An offensive foul has been called. I think this might be on number 12 here. It is on number 12. That is a second personal foul for Megan Keppel. Substitutions coming up here, and Andrew, evenly matched game so far between the two teams.
Yeah, the last thing though that the Falcons can afford is to get into early foul trouble. The same thing happened with the boys last night, where Dengadell was in foul trouble very, very early on. And that basically lost them the game, and that 2-point loss that they had to Nunawading. So again, if the Falcons girls are going to do anything, they're going to do that. Now that back cut, they've let that get away twice, and if I would be expecting the coach to call a timeout and address that shortly.
Absolutely. So here comes Kilsyth. Sorry, Waverley with the ball. It's Janet Drew. Kilsyth with a 4-point lead. Here's Sam Lambie, open 3, misses. And a rebound for Vanderheim. Inboard we go now. Look at this pass. McKenzie banks it home. So danger signs early here for Waverley, and they need to get a bit of a wiggle on here. They're behind 12-6. So Waverley just needs some penetration. The dude just there through Kenneth Drew, and she's going to be a key in this game. She has 4 points so far in this game, and the margin's been cut to 4. 12-8, Kilsyth and Waverley. So inboard we go. It's Vanderheim drives on the baseline, swings it out for an open 2, no good. And the rebound is taken here by Nemi Kuretis, of course, the point guard for the Waverley Falcons. Lost the handles there by Waverley. That was Miller, and here comes Kilsyth. They're a very slick team at the moment. Vanderheim with it now. Swings it up to Anderson, to Vanderheim Jenkins. Here's the open 2 for Trulin, no good. And here comes Nevin. Inboard we go for 2 on the way. Banks it home, and the foul, and Miller will go line, shooting the bonus. And that's a much better play by Waverley, driving to the basket and causing the foul.
If they run that fast transition and get into the lanes, they're going to be very hard to stop, because the one thing about the Falcons is that they are a very, very quick team, an incredibly quick team along the way there. So
Miller at the line. Can she make a 3-point play? She does. So all of a sudden, it's back to 1 point. Now double team's already been stand here early on here in their backcourt, but they seem to get away with it. Vanderheim drives to the basket, misses. And that might be of off Waverley, it is. So, early foul problems is causing Waverley a bit of problems. In particular, one player is on the bench at the moment. So Anderson to Vanderheim Jenkins, open three, got it. And she's been a killer from downtown. She has scored 8 points today. And just turned it over here. 2 from 3 from downtown. Jenna Vanderheim Jenkins wide open already. And she has 8 points. So Vanderheim drives in to the basket, banks it home. So early problems for Waverley. 6 points the margin. And cause another turn. No, it'd be a foul for reaching foul. And I tell you what, Waverley's leading some open threes for Kilsyth to bank them home. And timeout's been called, and the margin here is 17-11 here in favour of the Kilsyth Cobras and Andrew. Early stage in this, halfway through the first quarter, and Jenna Vanderheim Jenkins has been a killer. 2 from 3 from downtown.
Yeah, that and just allowing the penetration on weak side as well. So they've the Falcons have got to get a little bit more vision on what's actually happening around the court. There's been 3 baskets scored directly off a weak side drive. So they want to look for that.
Absolutely, of course, Kilsyth really putting the handles on this game here, and they're doing a fantastic job so far on our broadcast here, Smash FM, and also Falcons TV. Round 1 of the Big V season begins, and of course looking forward to the big game a little bit later on, which will be covered here on Smash FM and Falcons TV. Waverley and McKinnon, and it's going to be a fantastic game. No doubt those two teams will face up in finals action. But back to this game though, and Waverley with possession. And it will be through Julie Carroll to bring it back into play for Waverley. And they need to cut this margin back. So, in the hands of Neri Kuros. Inboard now to Carroll with it. Jenna Carroll inboard. Swings it inboard. Miller. To Kenix. Drew banks it home. From deep within. And she's going to be a key. She has 6 points already in this game. Just evenly matched here. 17-13 here. So, Vanderheim, Kilsyth, Anderson. So down to 6 on the shot. And a foul's been called. And that's a 14 foul for Waverley. So that's the bonus about to happen shortly. And the scoreline here is a 4-point game. 17-13 with 4:18 to go here in the opening quarter. So, drives in on the baseline, foul. And again, that baseline drive and that was through Taylor Black that time. It's causing Waverley problems in the defensive line. And as you said before, Andrew, they've got to fix that.
Yeah, the Waverley players are playing too high on the Kilsyth players, and so they don't have vision when they take those first 2 steps into the key. So they just need to adjust where they're positioning themselves there.
Black missed the first, banks the second. So 18-13 now.
Is number 34, Renee Feature.
So Feature is coming on the court for Waverley in replace of Sam Lambie. Of course, we'll get to see her sister a little bit later on, of course, Claire Lambie in the next game. So Waverley with the ball. Kenich Drew drives in, and a travel violation. Making some changes. The Anderson comes off in replace of number 2, Hannah Truman. Trulin here, Black with it, of course, taken up here. So Black, played last season for Kilsyth, brings the bat on board. Black to Trulin in to the baseline. Mackenzie rings in and out. McKenzie picks up the offensive rebound. Vanderheim, open three, no good. And the rebound here by Miller.
Yep.
And Miller brings it up now. So, baseline, Fiji. In ball we go. Lost the handles there by Crow. Got it back. Boy on the shot clock, but turns it over. Vanderheim with it now. For Kilsyth. 3:20 to go. 18-13 scoreline. On the Bataki scoreboard. Here's the drive here. 2 on the way. No good for Black.
Another rebound to Miller.
And a foul's been called. And that's the 14th foul for Kilsyth. Then
that was on number 14.
That's Vanderheim?
Vanderheim, yes.
And that is the first foul. So Anderson comes on. She only had a short rest. There's Ed Dunstan. Coach Ed Dunstan doing a great job trying to rotate his players after a grueling game last night against Ringwood. So, brings it out. Here's a 3 on the way. Air ball. And here comes the Kilsyth Cobras. And they lost the handle of that as that tried to go to Black, but went over her head. And it went Waverley's way. It was something that Kilsyth had to fix from last night's game. And so I'll try to bring that up very shortly, but go with it now. Kenneth Drew for Waverley. Can they cut the margin back to a single shot? That 3 might help, but doesn't fall. And here comes the Kilsyth Cobras. McKenzie. Inboard now. Black. To Trulin. Inboard drives. And banks at home. It's Bree McKenzie who's been a killer.
Number 11, Brianna McKenzie.
And the margin now is back to 7 points. So 20-13. Here's a 3-way bomb by Miller, no good. And the rebound by Kilsyth. It's Black with it now. And a foul's been called, and that will be the bonus. Now, last night, Kilsyth were terrible at the line in last night's game at home to Ringwood. And they fixed that up pretty quickly. There were they made a total of 21 turnovers last night. Kilsyth's about to head to line. But worse, there were 55% from the free throw line as Black puts that one in. So I must say, Andrew, they fixed that up very quickly, the Kilsyth Cobras from the foul line and also in the turnovers from last night's game.
Yeah, I guess they were probably wanting to make a point after last night. And so if they can split the weekend, they'll feel pretty good about it.
Absolutely. Waverley with it now though.
Waverley just looking a bit underdone at the moment.
Absolutely. No, I tell you what, they don't want to give too much of the lead here, as that misses again there by Dykes.
And there's the foul.
That's a travel. Ooh, that was an interesting call. The travel's been called. There, I thought the foul was before the travel, but
yeah, at least Dykes was all over her, so I would have thought that would have been a foul there.
So Kilsyth with it, 22-13. Can't leave her open, and she makes them pay. Paige Anderson and Waverley really need to fix up in their defense, trying to mend those up because they've let 4 3-pointers go in so far for Kilsyth, and that's the difference in this game so far, as the foul has been called as Fiji drives to the basket.
So both teams in bonus now.
Yes.
And it's 2 shots.
But the difference in this game has been the 4 3-points for Kilsyth, which have all been wide open shots.
Yeah.
So Fiji at the line. Misses the free throw.
And she's the only, on the bench at the moment, on the Falcons bench, she's the only non-junior, Falcons junior. Which is fantastic. In fact, I don't think there's anybody playing at the moment that is, apart from herself, that isn't also playing on Friday nights for us.
Fantastic. Turnover Kilsyth.
Oh, great ball movement. Great ball movement.
And unfortunately, give away an offensive foul though. But I must say though, that was tough. That was seriously tough because she got the ball away just in time, and unfortunately ran into the Kilsyth player.
It all started from a fantastic rebound and pass from Michaela Miller, and 2 passes down the court.
So,
basket that was definitely going to be on every time, and so to give away that foul was just unforgivable, really.
It was. So into the final seconds here, 29.2 seconds here. Waverley by, Kilsyth by 11 as that drive blocked by Kerr, who did a fantastic job, and unfortunately Kilsyth gave it away, and the final play will go to Waverley, and they need to cut this margin down by at least quarter time to at least a single-digit margin. They don't want to get this away in a hurry. So Nukulis, and that is a bad turnover there. And as they try to hit the target there for Waverley, and the turnover goes. So Kilsyth, they need to play great defense here. Vanderheim, they're down to 1 second. Vanderheim on the buzzer, no good. Miller picks up the rebound. Quarter time, 25-13. Kilsyth leading Waverley.
That brings us to quarter time. Falcons trail by 11 points.
So 25-13 is the Kilsyth lead.
Yeah, I think this is Brendan Gordon's welcome to coaching it at this level. It's really where it starts to be a bit tougher along the way, and he's got to really now start to settle the girls down, because they're showing that they're somewhat nervous. The passes are missing. They're not sharp. They're not moving their feet. As a result, they're just getting there. And Kilsyth, as my under-20s have found out, are always tough. They always come out and they're physical. They run hard. They pass hard. And if they can get a psychological break on you in the first bit of time, they'll do that. So.
Now, obviously, you've faced up against Kilsyth in the under-20s, which is pretty much the VYC team at the moment.
Yeah, I think in their 20s team they're running 2 of the under-20s, the VYC girls, 2 or 3 of them, and they are tough. They are really tough to stop. So, you know, for Brendan now, if he can get his team to where they're starting to be competitive, they're winning each quarter. They may not win the game from this point, but if they can at least make it a competitive game, they'll go out feeling pretty good about themselves. But it's a tough gap at this point in time.
It is. So we're about to begin the second quarter. It is Kilsyth 25, Waverley 14 here at the start of the second quarter. So Kilsyth with an 11-point lead here on the Pawtucket scoreboard. Second quarter action is about to begin here on Falcons TV and Smash FM. And right in front of us is Elise Dykes, bringing it back into play. So 25-14 is the margin here. Anderson brings it inboard here. Trying to get it back inboard. She swings it up, lost it. And the margin here is a couple points. Drives it in, 2 on the way, misses. An easy layup. Credits Drew. Try to drive it inboard here. Hopefully join us on the Pawtucket scoreboard. It's a 11-point lead. Waverley need to put their way back. Carol foul has been called. And I think that might be on Anderson. It is. It's on Paige Anderson. That is her first team foul.
2 shots.
At the line, Juliet Carroll. Or Carroll, sorry. I'll get that right eventually. Must say, every time I come to Waverley, I seem to have a bit of problems pronouncing names for Waverley, so I do apologise to our Waverley listeners out there. So Banks 1 from 2, and the margin is 10. It is 15-25 here with 9:26 to go. So Kilsyth brings it up. Benoff Jenkins, who's been an absolute killer in this game. has set things up. So 15 to 25. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here on Smash FM and Falcons TV. As you get it back up, here's Anderson for 3, airballed it, out it goes. So hopefully enjoying our coverage here. So here comes Waverley now. No Curtis with it. Carroll drives, swings it up. Here's Fiju. Goes for the jumper, no good. Rebound here, and here they come. Brings it up down the floor. It's Vanderheim with it now. Vanderheim lost the handles, but it was off Marie Coolest. And it goes in the way of Kilsyth. It's through Vanderheim. So Vanderheim swings it up now. In the hands of Nutley, who's new to the Kilsyth team for season 2014. Here's Vanderheim. She's not new. She's been there for a while. And from behind, it's been a foul on Kilsyth. And I think that might be on number 6. It is on number 6. That is Elise Dykes. That is her second. And it is a second team foul. And Waverley's starting to make some inroads.
Yeah, again, if they can just keep their composure, they'll be able to pull a few things back, and they've got some scoring power as well. They just need to work really quickly with it.
Here's Fiji for 2, no good. Rebound, and here comes Nomi Kudalis. I'll get it right. Eventually, she's scored 13 points in.
Nomi Kudus.
There we go. 13 points she scored last week against Nuttawading. And that's going to be another foul on Kilsyth. And that is on that's on number 13. That is Venom Jenkins. And Kilsyth find themselves in foul problems now. They're on 3 teams foul. And guess who's about to come on the court? It is Claire Lambie. And I'm sure she'll be playing the singing game a little bit later on. But tell you what, Claire Lambie has popped in at the right time, and we know how Claire Lambie can be in games like this. And an open 3 on the way, no good there. And here comes Vanderheim. So Kilsyth just need to settle. And they've made another turnover here. So they actually haven't scored a point in this game. But Waverley not taking advantage of it. So they're 1-0 in front in the quarter, but they're down by 10. So, Curtis Drew, inboard. Miller, shot clock down to 1. Curtis Drew on the buzzer, no good. But Curtis Drew with an offensive rebound. To Curtis, no good. And a jump ball. And that 3 play's gone at that, and it goes to Waverley. So Waverley picking up those critical second chance opportunities there on the offensive boards. But not taking advantage of. Curtis Drew goes to the bench after playing her part. Lambie. Inboard now. Demi Kudos will get that right eventually. So here comes Vanderheim. Inboard now, back out to the lights of Notzi. Inboard now to Coolin. Here's an open 2 on the way, no good by McKenzie. Rebound by Lambie. To number 11's at it. There, so Claire Lambie. Oh, great pass. And probably shouldn't have gone for the scoop there, but she did, and probably could have cost her team with a turnover. And McCallum Miller had an open shot, didn't go for it, and she went for the underarm shot there and missed it. And unfortunately, that could have cut the margin back to 8 points there, Andrew.
Yeah, she just rushed it a bit. She's a much better shooter than we've seen today, but she needs to be set up properly. Once she's on, she's quite devastating. She dropped 31 in an under-20s game 2 weeks ago against Corio Bay. So, and if I hadn't taken her off the court, she probably would have been at least another 5 or so points.
I guess you're trying to share the load there, aren't you?
But you know, look, she's a fantastic athlete. She's really quick, and you'll notice she's probably already picked up about 7 or 8 rebounds. I'm not quite certain what the stats say, but certainly she's picked them up. And that last effort there, hopefully the guys have counted that rebound, even though she had the ball taken out of her hands after the rebound.
So we'll have a look at the last stats very shortly here. But Waverley definitely making some inroads in this game, but they just haven't quite made Kilsyth pay for their mistakes.
And Kilsyth's got, you know, they're very, very even across the team, so just about anybody can cause some damage for you as well.
So Kilsyth with it now.
And they've also got the height advantage on Waverley at the moment too, so. And you can see that as well.
So Moxley scores.
Yeah, 2 points to her. She's again being able to get in there behind the defense. Defense is still way too high.
Absolutely. So Waverley need to fix that up as the game goes on. Sam Lambie drives to the basket and banks it home. And at the moment, Sam Lambie is overshadowing her sister at the moment, Claire Lambie, at the moment. So great to see both Lambie. I think they're sisters, am I right?
Absolutely, yes. And with all the typical rivalry between the two.
2 points for number 13,
Jenna Jenkins has doubled into double figures, 10 points as that drive goes in. So much.
And again, the Falcons just leaving them too much room for the shot. But an off-the-ball foul there against this time against Jennifer Jenkins. She was holding onto her player, stopping her going in for the rebound.
Kilsyth's got to be cautious here. They're in team foul number 4 now, so next one they're in the bonus, which Waverley should take advantage of to put themselves at the foul line. So Miller to Lambie of the Claire variety, and brings her to her sister Sam. She'll drive, brings it out to Claire. It's a 1-2 punch there, and Claire Lambie with an air ball.
Yeah, I think the Kilsyth player got a finger on that one.
So in ball we go now. Drives in. It's Trulin, and Trulin drives it home.
And again, that's that height inside is just killing the Falcons at the moment.
31-17. They need to put themselves at the foul line. There you go. That's the start. That's the bonus. And that foul has been on Trulin. And that is her second. And it is a 15 foul, and Waverley haven't got a foul yet, touch wood, in this quarter. So Waverley got to take advantage of putting themselves at the foul line at every opportunity. And obviously got to try and make them too. Carol at the line missed the first. So second shot here. And she misses a second. Got to make those free throws. Get themselves back in the game against a very good team. Claire Lambie with the steal.
Yep.
And here they come. Can they put themselves at the foul line? They do again.
And Lambie's at the foul lines. Claire Lambie this time. She has got one of the best shots in the league from the foul line. So it's very rare for her to miss these. Having said that, commentator's curse.
Yes. Yes, I've done plenty of that last night. Nope. Well, she ignored that one, so she banked one. Let's see how she goes. It's 31-20 now, so sorry, 19. I mean, so go Waverley an extra point there.
Falcons in a full court press. They're running a trapping defense.
So 31-19. Got to cut this margin. 6 fouls already by and a travel violation here. So great defensive play by Waverley. to make sure that they didn't score here. So turnover count at the moment is 9-7 to Waverley. Or 9-8, I mean to say. So Sam Lambie, she'll drive, swings it out. That almost went down, didn't quite get there, and the foul's going to be called, and that'll be the first team foul for Waverley. Tell you what, you can't leave Claire Lambie wide open for three-point range because she can make you pay. But she missed that one. So Dites to Anderson. Anderson drives, lost the handle.
And Claire Lambie gets the block on that one.
So Kilsyth ball. Will Taylor and Andrew Seabrook here from the Waverley Basketball Stadium. Here's the three. No good there. That was by Anderson. Another offensive rebound. This is to McKenzie this time. And another offensive play here coming up for Kilsyth. Black inboard. Lost it there by Otsby. And here's a chance here for, this time, Sam Lambie. And I tell you what, the Lambie show here at the moment between Claire and Sam. Dominating play for Waverley. And it's the Kilsyth ball. Waverley ball. Kilsyth leading. Ball back in play. Chance here for two on the way. No good. That shot there was by Keeple. And here comes Kilsyth. It's Black. Taylor Black. Drives. Swings it up. This is McKenzie. Shot for two. No good. And Claire Lambie with an offensive rebound. Probably one of the smallest play on the court. Picking that defensive rebound for Waverley. Claire Lambie wide open. Misses that one. I'll tell you what,
that was Sam Lambie.
So it was Sam Lambie. And I'll tell you what, there have been good shots that just haven't fallen at the moment. And a offense. No, it's not a handshake in there, was it? Or 3 seconds in the key, I think.
Yep.
3 seconds in the key. So Claire Lambie comes off. Sure, I think she might play in the next game. So
yeah, she is. So she'll only play a few minutes this game to keep herself fairly fresh for the next one. And that's a great drive from the big Megan Keppel. And
an offensive foul's been called.
Offensive. Wow. Great defense from Michaela Miller there.
And, obviously, you've coached Michaela.
Yeah, right from domestic juniors. So when she was about 8 or 9.
And some warning just been called on the Kilsyth coach there, but obviously she's definitely improved her basketball since you first coached her.
Oh, absolutely. She's a very, very athletic player. Offensive against against the Falcons.
So Keppel was picked up foul number
3, yeah. So they'll take her off, and Julia Cow will come back on.
So a couple of offensive fouls in this game. So here we go. So Black. The clock is 1 minute 56. Black with it. In ball we go. Swings it up. Here's Vanderheim. In ball
Taylor
to
Black with a 3.
And misses that one. And here comes Waverley. 2 on 2. Miller misses that one. And here's Vanderheim to Black. Because Black, lost the handle. And have a guess who's got it now. It's Sam Lambie. 2 on 1. Miller to Sam Lambie. Stops and props. Misses that, but Miller gets it back. Misses that one. Could have been a foul. But Vanderheim picks up the rebound. Fast break down the other end and banks it home. And it is Brie McKenzie. And classic Kilsyth basketball right there. And the margin is blown out to a 14-point lead, 33-19.
And in that passage of play, and 3 from Michaela.
So
in that little passage, we just didn't notice that Olivia Rogers come on. So she's playing her first minutes at Youth League.
It is. So here's the chance. McKenzie for an open 2. Backs at home. So Mackenzie, 35 to 22 at the moment.
Falcons have dropped back into a zone.
So Sam Lambie to Miller, tries again from the same spot, misses that time, but Curtis dribbled off with the offensive rebound, missed it, and then he'll get a foul after all that. And tell you what, I must say the top 3 players there for Waverley making putting Waverley back in this. So of course, Curtis Drew, Sam Lambie, and also McCallum Miller.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Curtis Drew at the line. Banks 1.
So you've got a very, very young lineup on here. You've got 2 bottom age 18s, 2 bottom age 20s, or 3 bottom age 20s, I should say. So it's, whereas you find with the Kilsyth team, even though they're young, they've also got those older girls in the team too, which make all the difference.
Absolutely. So Vanderheim with 5 on the shot clock. Here's a 3. Mackenzie brings that home. And that is it for the first half. And at halftime, with a 13-11 lead to Kilsyth in that second quarter, has extended that lead to 14 points, 38 to 24. We'll be back in a moment.
How often do you practice your basketball?
Pretty much every day. It's a rare day when I miss.
Why did you start playing basketball?
My uncle made me.
That's all the questions we have for you. Thank you, Oscar.
Give it up for the under 12 girls. Doing their court duties today, interviewing Oscar. Line. I know we can throw a few down, so thank you for that. Girls, while we've still got... No, we don't have the court anymore, sorry. I would have got you on the court, but the teams are back out, so flip the court, please.
Start playing basketball.
When I was 9 years old.
What is your favourite move?
Favourite move? 3-point shot.
Where's the furthest you've shot from?
Oh, in a game? Probably half court.
Okay, how long have you been playing with Falcons?
Since I was 15.
How often do you practice your basketball?
Probably every day.
Why did you start playing basketball?
I started when I was at primary school and I just couldn't get enough of it.
Thank you, Claire. That's all.
Well, girls, you're Claire Lambie and the Waverley Falcons. Thank you again to the under 12 girls getting involved with our course duties for the day. There we are.
Yes, welcome everyone back here. Smash FM and Falcons TV here, broadcast here for the VYC Women's Clash between Waverley and Kilsyth. And at the moment it is half time. Getting underway in the third quarter, and it is Kilsyth by 14 points. It's great to see Melanie Ioannidis, who's not playing in today's game, just joined her troops as teammate there to see what it is to inspire her team back in this game. But her team's down by 14 points here at the moment over the Kilsyth Cobras. Top scorer so far in this game for Kilsyth, it is Bree McKenzie with 12 points, 10 Jenna Jenkins, as you would expect, 8 points to Credit Drew. As we're underway here in this third quarter, and it's Sam Lambie with it now. Of course, fantastic for everyone at Falcons TV to see an interview with Claire Lambie earlier at half-time. But back to this game though. Drives in for two, misses here for Wade with the putback. Miller just did a bit of a hope shot there, but missed it. But here comes Benno Jenkins. Drives to the basket. Banks it home on the scoop.
Points for number 13, Jennifer Jenkins.
So great start by Kilsyth. And the margin is 16 points. It is 24 to 40. Here's a three on the way. No good by Miller. Here comes Benno Jenkins. And so Vanderheim to Benno Jenkins this time. So a 16-point lead is the margin, 24 to 40. Let's get it back here. Wood drives in. No good by McKenzie. Rebound. And here they come again. Here's Benno Jenkins for three. No good. Shot clock violation. But play on's the call though. Benno, this is a foul's been called. This is on Sam Lambie. Picks up foul number 1.
That foul was called number 24, Sam Lambie.
Sorry, foul number 2. First team foul. So, ball back into play. So, Vanderheim. To Benno Jenkins. Drives. And a foul this time. This is on Miller. Foul number 1.
That's the second, I think.
Foul called on number
No, that's her
22,
third.
Miller.
Third, yep.
That's her third personal foul.
And Sam Lambie is also on foul number 3 too. So, second team foul.
2 shots.
This is Benno Jenkins, who's on 10 points. Missed the first. Kilsyth were terrible last night at the free throw line. They were 55% at the free throw line. Today, they're a little bit better as they've made the 1 from 2. Margin is 17 points, 41 to 24. So travel right in front of the coach bench there. So it is a turnover to Waverley. Kilsyth with the ball, and if Waverley are not careful here, this game could blow out in a hurry. The margin's already 17. It could blow out to 20 or 19 at any moment. Bounce pass. Vanderheim swings out to Benno Jenkins. Another 3. Banks that home, and now it's 20 points.
3 points, number 13, Jennifer.
She is being a killer. She has scored all 6 points. And a travel again on
A timeout has been called by the way.
and timeouts to Waverley. And I tell you what, Andrew, this game is slipping away in a hurry for Waverley.
Yeah, again, they've dropped back into a zone, but their zone is incredibly static. It's not moving to the ball, working across and closing out those outside shooters. So again, Brendan's got his work cut out to try and change the momentum here for the girls.
Absolutely. 44-24, a 20-point lead, 8:01 to go. And Benno Jenkins is a killer. 6 points already in this third quarter. She has 16 already in the game. She's the game top scorer at the moment. And I tell you what, if something's not fixed now, she could get away with at least 20 to 30 points at any stage in this game. So it is a 20-point lead, 44 to 24. It is a 20-point Kilsyth lead. So, ball back into play here. 20-point game. 44-24, Kilsyth. Ball we go, to on the way, banks at home, and Trulin just waltzes in with that two. And the margin is 22 points. So, Fiji now, inboard now, chance here for Miller. Miller, I don't think Miller's been off the court at all, and that turns it over. Vanderheim, fast break points coming up, 2-on-1, and a foul's been called. And this is on 34, I think it is. It is. That's Fiji. That is her second. Vanderheim Jenkins to mount her already 16 points, 6 in this quarter for Kilsyth. She's banked the first. She has scored. Wait to this shot, as misses that. She has scored 7 of the 9 Kilsyth points in this third quarter. She has 17. She's made 1 from 2 there. So it is Waverley. Turns it straight over and then travelled by Vanderheim.
Coming in for the Waverley Falcons is number 11, Claire Lambie.
So it's Claire Lambie and Sam Lambie on the court. And tell you what, they probably need to get going with these two on the court, and that'll be a foul.
That's the first foul on Kilsyth this quarter.
Fouls called on number 7, Paige Anderson.
Anderson picks up foul number 2. 2 shots to credit Drew. And Andrew, I think the Waverley Falcons need to get a bit of a move on with the 2 Lambies on the court. And I'm not sure what happened with that free throw. I think she missed it badly.
Yeah, I don't know that Claire's going to make all that much difference at this stage of the game, but what you do find with her on the court is that the defensive intensity lifts quite a lot, and she'll tend to organise the team a bit better than.
So
but again, there's that back cut left open again.
And they've count the basket, so
yeah, and drew another foul on the Falcons, and so Falcons now 1 in foul trouble in this quarter.
Early too. How long we've gone? 3 minutes gone already in the first quarter. So, sorry, in the third quarter. So it is Trulin to the line to bank the bonus to put a half century on for the Kilsyth Cobras. Misses the second. So the bonus. So the margin is still hovering at 25 points. And the driving board swings it out. Back outside. Here's Claire Lambie for 3. No good. Rebound here and off they go. She'll drive, swings it up. Here's Vanderheim. And foul's been called.
That's one of the fouls that as a coach, you wish they'd just play on. You know, Falcons actually had a loose ball there, and they were running onto it.
Sam Lambie misses a 3-pointer, but guess who picked up the rebound? It is her sister Claire Lambie, because we'll see her a little bit later on today. I tell you what, it's going to be a busy day for Claire Lambie today. And as the foul's been called on number 12, that's Trulin. That is her 3rd or 4th. I think it's her 3rd. And is at the line, Megan Keppel at the line. So let's see what Keppel can do at the line. Well, missed the first. Waverley at the foul line, 7 from 13 with that miss. And missed again. So Lambie with the offensive rebound, put back for Lambie. And the margin is just cut back to 23 as Anderson banks at home, puts it back out to 25. So, starting to put a bit of a move on here in this game. And for Waverley, it is a 25-point in the rears. They've got to chase. Fiji lost the handles. Here comes Kilsyth. It's Black on the fast break. Lost it though to Claire Lambie, and here comes Sam Lambie down the court. Swings it up, no good. Hit the side of the backboard, and here comes Black now for Kilsyth. Sloppy play early on. Misses there by Dykes, and here comes Waverley. So, Sam Lambie, Claire Lambie goes for the three in her range, no good. Rebound here by Anna Troll has been called. And it's 51-26. Here with 5:09 to go. As Elise Dykes comes off the court. So, a 25-point lead here. And Kilsyth definitely redeemed themselves after last night's shock at home. As I did say, they're a very good road team. They're not a good home team, unfortunately, for Kilsyth fans. As another foul has been called, this time on Claire Lambie. And because Waverley are in the bonus, they'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And I don't think Kilsyth figured out they're in the bonus yet. They are now. It is number 11, Bree McKenzie. Banks one to come. Banks the second. So margin now is open up to 27 points. Now last night we saw Warrandyte doing very slim in state champ women, if you're on the Smash FM broadcast, as that missed it, because the lowest score was 34. Black has picked up foul number 1. That is 14 foul for Kilsyth. And Fiji at the line, banks the first. So both teams early on are in foul problems. And banks the second. And so
back into the game, Grace Moxie for Kilsyth.
Absolutely. Person's going to be paused now at the moment. Kilsyth. That's who now. Black. Drives up, swing it up now. We'll drive it in. What can they do? They've got nowhere to go. That was Mackenzie. Black got 5 on the shot clock. Drives in, back to Black. Has to go for an open 2, misses anyway. And Sam Lambie with the rebound. Now down the other end here. Sam Lambie. And going straight back to Kilsyth. And here they come. Bounce pass now. Inboard we go. So it's be inboard now as they go to Black. Black to Vanderheim. Bounce pass, and they've lost it. Out it goes, and it's a Waverley ball. And if Brendan Gordon's got a bit of work to do, and his team down by 25 points. So I guess you probably need to sort of cut, I guess at least put a respectable margin by the end of the game, Andrew.
Yeah, if you can win the last quarter, again, you know, when you're in this situation, you use it for a number of things. But one of the things to do is to get the kids to realise that they can actually be competitive. And so if they can win the quarter and be competitive there, that'll be useful. But unfortunately, that was another foul on the Falcons. So
Curtis picks up foul number 2.
But it's got Kilsyth to the line again, and
And they've had problems in foul problems, Waverley, in this game. And missed the first. This is Bryn McKenzie. Margin is 25 points. And they banked the second. So unfortunately for, fortunately for Waverley, that Kilsyth hasn't made them pay at the foul line at the moment. So we'll have a look at the foul line count. 9 from 18 for Waverley. Kilsyth 11 from 16 as that goes through for Keppel. So Pulis sorry for 2. And the margin here is a 24-point lead. So Black for 3, no good. Rick foul from behind, and Dietz has picked up foul number 3. And that will be the bonus, and Waverley now will go to the line.
It'll be interesting to see who they've called as the shooter. Because it's Keppel.
Be careful. So, Megan Keppel at the line misses the first. So she got into foul problems early in this game. She hasn't quite recovered since. So Keppel missed the first. 9 and another miss. Keppel with an offensive rebound. Chance here now for Waverley. Sam Lambie, open 3, no good. And Waverley have shot 1 from 16 from 3-point range, and their percentage overall is 9 from 43 at 20% from the field, compared to Kilsyth at 51% at the moment. Thanks to the live stats. Of course, the stats table just next to us. But another miss there, and a foul has been called on Kilsyth. Foul is on number 6. Lee Dietz. They foul number 4, and that's the bonus anyway. So Waverley will go to the line. And it's Sam Lambie at the line.
Also coming into the game is number 7, Paige Anderson for the Kilsyth.
So it is Sam Lambie. Can't mess that up with her sister. So Sam Lambie with it now at the free throw line. Banks the first. And banks the second. So clearly, get it right. It's Sam Lambie who baits both at the line. I can easily see how I messed those two up between Claire and Sam. So
I don't, because they look completely different.
Oh.
And they've got different numbers.
That's true. And I must say, Sam has a bit more colour on her knees anyway. But anyway, as that goes in, yeah, so the margin is back to 25.
And again, that was another 3 that wasn't contested as well. So Brennan would be upset with that.
Showing from the lights out the moment, Kilsyth. Here we go for 2. No good there by Keppel. Inboard, another miss.
Yeah, good rebound though from Julia Cowell. She just couldn't put it back in.
So down the field, McKenzie missed an easy.
And here it is. They've got a 2-on-1. 2-on-1.
So good. Foul, and we'll go line. Black. Unfortunately, couldn't get herself out of trouble there. So it'll be going to line.
Fouls called on number 15, Taylor Black.
So at the moment, the margin here is 25 points is the margin here.
Number 22, Michaela Miller.
So 25 points is the margin here on Smash FM and Falcons TV. Round 1 clash here. Big V 2014 is alive. And well, as that goes in, there, this is Maria Nomi Kudas. So I'll eventually get that right by the end of the season, Andrew, hopefully. And she paid both in. So the margin has gone back to 20 points. No, I'm not. 23 points is the margin here. So Anderson again, another wide open 3, misses. And here comes Waverley.
Good rebound from Maria again.
So it's Sam Lambie.
Again, look at the spacing on the floor. It's, Falcons are just a little bit out of sorts at this point in time.
Because in ball we go. Drives into the centre. Kemple for 2. Misses. Rebound by Ko again. Back to Sam Lambie. Drives to the basket and foul's going to be called. Foul's on Anderson. Picks up foul number 3. Bonus with a minute to go. We're going line. In this third quarter, it's been full of fouls so far. Foul count at the moment, it is 6-8 Kilsyth. So Sam Lambie missed the first, and she banks the second. So Sam Lambie is starting to put herself into some scoring range in this game, late in this third quarter. Anderson drives in, banks that home.
It's like a sister. She's a prolific scorer along the way. She's got a very similar shot, not quite as much air in it than her sister, but quite similar.
Julia Ko will be going line shooting 2 free throws after crashing the offensive boards and caused the foul. And I tell you what, there's a lot of fouls on that foul board at the moment for both teams. There's missed the first. And missed both. So 24 points the margin.
And I think Justin and Cal will be definitely talking about the foul shooting percentages again out of this game. It's unfortunately, as you said, Kilsyth had a shocker last night. Falcons definitely not shooting well today.
54% from the foul line at the moment for Waverley. Here's a 2 on the way, no good. Rebound again, of course. Now that field percentage has gone back to 20%. 6% from downtown, off 1 from 16 for Waverley. And a foul's going to be called, so we're going to the line again. And this quarter is still starting to drag a bit. 8 seconds to go.
That's the third on Maria as well.
Kilsyth shooting at 49% from the field, 55 from downtown, 69% from the free throw line. And missed the first. This is Taylor Black at the line. Banks the second. So the margin is back to 25 points here. So 25 points the margin. At the moment, it is 60-35 on the buzzer by Miller, no good. And that is 3/4 time, everyone, here from the Waverley Basketball Stadium. And Kilsyth blowing away in this game. They lead by 25 points, 60-35. Back in a moment. So, welcome everyone back here to the Waverley Basketball Stadium here, and the margin here at the moment is 25 points at 3/4 time. And, well, we've got a very special guest down at courtside here, of course, from the Waverley Falcons. She was part of the WNBL Dandenong Rangers line up here. Eventually get to us now, of course. In this game, as this third quarter about to begin, of course, we've got Bridget Dorsey at courtside. Let's go down to the girls down at courtside.
And I'm Abby.
And we're interviewing Bridget.
When did you start playing basketball?
Started playing basketball when I was 16 down at Werribee Devils. Keep going.
What is your favourite move?
Definitely like the fadeaway jump shot.
Where is the furthest you have shot from?
Half court.
How long have you played with the Falcons?
This will be my second season.
How often do you practice?
I practice every day
Why did you start playing basketball?
because I love team sports and I like scoring points.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
That is Bridget Dorsey from the Waverley Falcons. She played WNBL at the Dandenong Rangers there, and great to, of course, we'll be seeing her game very shortly against the McKinnon Cougars as Kilsyth was at the line, and one from two there was Alicia Toner, and the margin here is 26 points. Here is a three on the way for Miller, no good. Rebound here, and it'll be a foul going to be called as Megan Keppel gets that offensive rebound. So at the margin here at the moment is a couple points here. So ball back in.
What's your son?
Margin here is a couple of points. It is Sam Lambie to put it back in. 26 points the margin. So here we go for Keppel. Banks, so that was Carroll and Banks at home. So margin here is a couple of points here. Toner inboard for Kilsyth. Thrown to Vanderheim. Swings it up now. As a tip swing the ball here, Toner. And a travel's going to be called.
Waverley's gone back into a man defence, and they're actually looking a lot more competitive now rather than the zone. Their zone was fairly brittle, I thought.
Absolutely. So Curl with it now. Margin here is 24 points. So Fiji for three, no. And the rebound through Vanderheim Jenkins. So here comes Waverley. Kilsyth with it now. And a miss again, Trillin. Pick up the offensive rebound. Vanderheim Jenkins will try two, no good. Another offensive rebound, Trillin. And Vanderheim Jenkins, and that'll be a foul. So two offensive rebounds. And definitely Kilsyth on top of that stat at the moment. Makes the first. Second shot, breaks the second. So it is 26 points the margin here on Falcons TV. Before we go here, drives it up. Here's the two on the way. Misses there by Miller. And here they come now by Kilsyth. It's Vanderheim. Inboard now. This is Suma now. Inboard back to Trulin. Now to Vanderheim. At the top of the key. Drives in now. Brings it back. Misses there by Suma. She probably should have made it. And here comes Vanderheim Jenkins with three, no good. And
Miller with the rebound, yeah.
Miller to Lambie. Back to Miller. The 1-2 punch. Drives in, foul. So, and welcome everyone back to the Smash FM listeners there. We just had a bit of technical difficulties for the Smash FM listeners, but we are back on air. So it is 26 points to the margin here on Falcons TV and Smash FM, and it is Miller at the line shooting 2 free throws. So Michaela Miller. Banks 1 to come. So and Banks a second. So a 24-point lead now. Drives in, easy pass, and Sumu won't miss that one, and it's back to 26.
Falcons in a trapping defence down the court, and the danger of that is if you can't contain the ball in the first 2 passes, they get that easy pass. But Miller coming in there and getting a good layup under. Olivia Rogers back onto the floor.
And a backcourt. No, it's out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds, yeah.
Been called, and Waverley with the ball and trying to cut this 24-point margin. At the moment, they have absolutely leading the quarter by a point. And Miller, very unlucky. But his foul's going to be called here on Venel Jenkins. That is foul number 4 on her, and the ball is stuck. Timeout's been called. And with 7:09 to go here, it's a 24-point Kilsyth lead. So, welcome everyone back here because it is a 24-point Kilsyth lead. Because at the conclusion of this game, of course, will be there's the foul count as you can see on your screen at the moment. There's a lot of fouls. I did mention it in the third quarter, but there is a lot of fouls, Andrew, in this game.
Yes, and that's been the history of the youth championship games so far, right from the very first round down in the tournament, is that the refs are obviously taking a very hard line on contact, and they're going to make a point and the players just have to learn to adjust to that. No point complaining on how the refs conduct the game. You just have to adjust to it.
Absolutely. So ball back in play here now, and it's Waverley bringing the ball back into play. Down by an offensive foul's been called. This is on Julia Carroll, and that she picks up foul number 2. 13 foul. So timeout count looks like this: 3-1 in favour of Kilsyth. Vanderheim. Vanderheim in board now, swings it up on the double team. Black, being impressive so far. Swings out to Black. Black drives, fires, foul. And that is foul number 4 on Kilsyth, on Waverley.
That foul is called number 21, Olivia Rogers. Stopping into the game.
Smash FM broadcast and the Falcons TV. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here. So, margin here. Going forward, Black goes to the line, banks the first. Second shot. Banks the second. No, missed the second, I meant to say. So, 1 from 2. So the margin is blown out to 25 points, 6.5 to go, last quarter. Waverley just got to make some inroads, and Carroll definitely doing that, and that'll be a foul.
Yeah, much better ball movement there for the Falcons. Get it into the post and let the post go to work.
So foul, then Julia Carroll at the line. Bates one to come. And missed the second, so chance for Waverley come forward. Sorry, for Kilsyth to come forward. So, what can they do? Here's Trilling, no good. Rebound by Waverley, and here they come up the floor. Swing it up.
Julia Carroll again.
Misses again, but a foul will be called from behind.
This time on Julia.
Fouls called number 30, Julie Cowell.
That
That's
is
her second.
second team foul. Sorry, 15 foul. That's the bonus. And that is foul number 2 on her.
Falcons is number 32, Marley Koenig-Strew.
Koenig-Strew comes on the court. How many fouls she has? No, she only has the 1. Interesting why she hasn't played most of this game so far. So at the line is number 4, which is Alicia Toner. So Toner, Bates 1 to come. Second shot, misses again. So we're still stuck on 67-42 here. So a chance here, it is a travel. It's been called. So travel and Kilsyth are cruising their way to their second win out of 3 games in round 1. Waverley are 1-1 at the moment, so and of course next week both teams have pretty tough games next week. As here comes Waverley with it. Of course, we'll have a look at how these two teams fare next week. As Waverley with the ball and another treble. Something to probably have to fix this week, you would think, for Waverley's point of view. So here's a chance here now for Kilsyth. Open up a fairly handy lead at the moment, and don't look like they're going to let that down anytime soon.
Waverley back in the zone. Again, Kilsyth dropping down deep below. But they threw the ball into Michaela Miller's hands. Michaela's taking 2-on-1. She's passed it off to Maria, over to Marley Koenig-Strew. 2 points.
So 23-point lead now. Black with it now. Of course, next week, Waverley be at home to Dandenong. Kilsyth are at home to Geelong. No, I do apologise. They actually play Bulleen on the road next week. So Waverley's got a big task next week as they take on the grand finals of last year in Dandenong.
Yeah, although Dandenong's lost a few players and they've had a bit of a torrid start. So again, you know, if the girls can be competitive for a couple of quarters and not have too big a gap, I think they'll feel pretty good about coming up against them. But again, you know, they're going to need to do it. Michaela Miller just put in a single off a foul shot.
So here comes Waverley now, and it's through at the lights of Miriatis misses the ball. He's about up foul. Okay, well that was late, but anyway, foul's been called, and Marie picks up foul number 4.
And it's timeout to Kilsyth.
Timeout Kilsyth, and with 4:15 to go in the final call, we'll be back in a moment to find this through. So underway here, and at the moment is a 22-point lead to Kilsyth, 45-67. And as you can see on your screen right now, that some foul problems early for Waverley. Marie Namikulas with 4 fouls. Also in foul problem, Megan Keppel and also Michaela Miller. And for Kilsyth there, of course, is Elise Dykes and Jenna Vandolph Jenkins in foul problems. At the line is Ebony Vanderheim. Banks the first. Margin 23 now. As you can probably see in the background, on the top right of your screen, the Kinnan girls doing their warm-ups. Of course, they're playing the next game shortly, but Waverley just turned it over, and then Kilsyth just turned it straight over themselves. So very sloppy in their backcourt there for Waverley, Andrew.
Yeah, again, it's just that that lack of sharpness, and then a couple of the girls trying to overcompensate for that.
So, Waverley now. Keppel. Inboard now, drives it in, swings it out now, because that was Rogers. Inboard for 3. Banks it home. Miller banks it home. And that just cuts that margin back, and Miller's been very impressive in this second half of this game. I think she's only had about 2 minutes rest so far in this game too, so she's done a fantastic job for Waverley. And that margin's back to 20. Now, 3/4 time lead was, let's have a look, it was around about 24-ish. So they've actually won the quarter here, Waverley, and they play much better basketball, especially this player, Michaela Miller. So, of course, there's 3 players on the court. Lisa in foul problems, and Miller couldn't keep it in. Out it goes.
But it was a good look from Rogers, who was aware of the cut. She just tossed it a little bit too high on that occasion, but looking to do the right thing. Good from the 15-year-old.
Absolutely. That's probably what you expect from a 15-year-old to doing a great job in the Youth League competition. Here's Summer for 3, air ball. And it'll go to Waverley.
Numakudis with the ball. Passes down.
Oh.
Miller's back in there holding it.
Tell you what, there was an MVP today for Waverley. It's definitely Michaela Miller at the moment. And that goes out of bounds. It goes to Kilsyth. But Andrew, there was definitely an MVP for Waverley at the moment. A standout so far. It's definitely Michaela Miller at the moment.
Yeah, she's, as I said to you earlier, she's an incredibly athletic player. She has high expectations of herself too, and she'll play any position on the floor you give her. And the steal from Maria Namakudis should be a layup. Yes.
So that brings it to 50 now for Waverley. Of course, in this next game, we'll hopefully grab a couple of the Youth League 1, Youth League 1, what I'm talking about. This is VYC. The VYC women plays for a couple of interviews during the next game, as here's Curtis Drew, misses. And a chance here now for Kilsyth to bring up the floor. Vanderheim swings it out. Vandolph Jenkins, open 2 on the way, misses. And the rebound, put back, count it. At least Dykes will go line for the bonus.
That's a foul, quarter number 12, Nick Keppel. That's her fifth foul.
And the score here is 70-50. And missed the second, so the margin here is a couple points. Down the floor, here's a chance, banks it home.
And
Rogers.
Olivia Rogers, yes. So she's definitely got her stats on the game. She's got a couple of rebounds now, a couple of turnovers. but also now points.
Great to see 15-year-old having a go here at VYC level and doing her contribution for the team. So Chancey now for Kilsyth as we wind this game down. Oh, what another steal here coming up. But we get it back here.
Just the experience getting the body in between the ball and the player.
It's around the way, foul. Needs to be on Rogers, I've got a feeling. It is. That's foul number 2. With 1:21 to go. And that means actually both teams in the bonus anyway, so it is Alicia Toner at the line. Banks 1 to come. 71-52. Banks the second, Alicia Toner. 20-point game. So I tell you what, Waverley's done a fantastic job in this last quarter. They've actually won the quarter here.
Well, as I said to you, that's what you're looking at. There's a ball handling error from Michaela Miller, and down the other end, hip and shoulder from Kernis Drew gives away the foul.
And foul number 2, and unfortunately for Waverley, that is they're already in the bonus anyway. So it is Vernal Jenkins. Now Waverley's actually won the quarter 15-10 so far. So 15-12 in this quarter. Now 15. Sorry, live stats a bit slow today. It's 17-14 in this quarter. So Waverley's done a fantastic job. So let's see if they can at least get a couple shots in and cut this margin to it. What's the go here?
Okay, there was a sub. Bench called the score bench called a sub, and it didn't happen. So.
Okay, so we'll reset play. So Waverley's actually gone up the court about a couple more metres, and the shot clock is still at 17. As you can see, if you're watching on Falcons TV, the time and the shot clock. So Smash FM and Falcons TV broadcast it, foul. The single cast of this one at the moment. So foul's been called. So we're in the bonus anyway for Kilsyth as well. We're 1:01 to go. That's right, 1:01 to go. And at the line, it is Maria Curtis and Banks the first. So, second shot. Banks at home too.
Back to that 20-point gap. And there's a quick turnover there.
Oh.
And simple runner.
So she's made an impact in this quarter. 18 points. So they've definitely won the quarter in this game. So with 40 seconds to go.
Falcons back in the zone.
So chance here now. Here is Vernal Jenkins. Probably took a couple. Fouls been
Fouled by Cal.
On Cal there. Pick up foul number 3 or 4 on her. 3?
3.
But I must say, I thought Vernal Jenkins took a couple more steps there. But anyway, maybe I didn't. Maybe well, I'm definitely. Well, the referee was a little bit closer to me, so. So Vernal Jenkins banks both. Margin is what's that? 20 points now. So chance here now. Inboard. And Sam Lambie banks that home.
Much better.
So last play, can they hold Waverley? Can they at least hold Kilsyth here and not blow out to 20? It is 18 at the moment. They're doing a fantastic job, and Curtis Drew, they can cut the margin at least back to 15 or even 16. They go for the 2. Fiji no good. But what a fantastic effort by Waverley to even cut it back to 18 points by full time. but at the end, the Kilsyth Cobras win 76-58. Coming up next, it is big game time. It is State Champ Women, McKinnon and Waverley live on Smash FM and Falcons TV. Back in a moment.